Welcome back! After the holiday madness, it's Tammy and Lynn! And we're back with Fatal Frame 3. If I remember, since it's been a while, we tried everything we could to save Miku, but
bitch is dead.
She's dead. And according to this, it says I'm playing as Kay. And it's been a while, so I have no idea what's going on. We're Kay. What are we doing, Kay? Ah, I have no health. Running around. I have crap film, other crap film, 3 of good film, 2 of really good film, and herbal, which I shall take. I'm sure I need it, but what am I doing? That's what I want to know.
Getting your cardio.
Getting my cardio. No. Where's the thingy to let me know what I'm doing?
Your notes.
Incidents. Location. People. Articles. None of this helps.
Well, then just wander around.
I roam until I die. It looks ominous!
What you looking at, Kay?
I don't know what he's looking at. Kay, what are you looking at?
Oh, sorry, that's you. I'm sitting here kneading you like a cat. Whoops!
What was that? Oh, it's this town. Okay, nothing of importance over here.
Heart candle's like, flaming your ass. It's not a video, not one of our videos, without Prime Frame.
Snagging, because we always snack while we're doing videos.
Yep.
We were just watching a bunch of SpongeBob to de-stress after the crappy day.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been dealing with,
Oh yeah! We were Ray and we did the whole, Staircase of Doom, right?
yeah, Staircase Doom. Closing the stone bed, I can make out traces of red and purple ink. So the tattooing ceremony took place here. But anyway, yeah, real life has really been, crap since after the new year. Which, by the way, late Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. The mantle seems even stronger past this door. It might be best to gather the 4 tattoo stakes. We're gathering the stake!
That's right.
That's what we're doing!
It's like, here, I'll give you your missions since you're confuzzled.
I'm gathering stake. I have to go to where all the priestess rooms are. That's where I need to go. But anyway, now we know what we're doing. We had an ice storm yesterday, and I was about ready to just leave for work. It's early in the morning, like it's still dark. You know, it's 6:30 and I left. And I live on a hill. Like either way, it's all down. And everything was a sheet of ice. I tried my best to make it to work safely, and I was stuck literally in between my house and on the way to work. And I thought something was important there. I had no way to go anywhere. Everywhere I stepped, I was slipping and falling. And like you're at an angle, like you're on a hill. I don't know I put my fingers into the dirt to get some traction and like got to like a level area and slowly like penguin walked my way across. I made it back to my house, shaking and upset. Alright, I know the priestesses. This should be all.
Well, let's check and see, because I think that we got 1 or 2 of them. I think.
It should be all on the outside, if I remember correctly. I have steak too. That's it. That's all I have. I'm going totally the wrong way because I'm talking. Yeah. But yeah, the continuing story. Work called because they know I'm always, like, if I'm not on time, like, early, I'm, like, a little couple minutes late. Because I'm not that far away from where I work at. Like, it's literally just right down the hill. I'm waving down the ice truck to try to help me. Oh, crap, because I lost my candle. That's why. And tattooed bitch is going to be coming for me. Yeah.
Anyway.
But, like, I made my way back home, and it, like, the person who was already at work, you know, was understanding. She's like, just take your time. If you don't feel you can make it in, like, call your boss and, like, talk to them, and oh yeah, we gotta work with lights and crap. And then, you know, we'll work from there. So I call my boss. He proceeds to tell me that he had no clue it was that bad, and yeah, I know what I gotta do. I gotta make it so that the shadow disappears. Like, he's like, follow a salt truck. Like, walk your way, because I don't drive. Like, all I do is walk. Follow the salt truck, you should be okay. And I was shaking because I was just, like, I barely made it back safely. Like, I could have slipped, you know, cracked my head on the hard road, and no one would have known of what happened to me until, you know, something would have driven by and found me. And, like, every person I told, like, the story, they act like I'm making a big deal about it, and when there was no reason to be upset in the first place.
But none of them were out in it.
Yeah, not a single one of them were out in it. Everyone came afterwards. And it's like, could you imagine putting your feet on any surface and nowhere you stood was, like, safe to stand? Like, everything gave way. You could have crap up close. Slipped, fell, and you'd have been, you know, in trouble. Like, I dug my hands into the ground, the cold, hard ground. Like, I had dirt shoved up underneath my fingernails. And, like, my brother's like, well, why didn't you walk on the grass? That's where I had to stand. Nowhere else was safe to stand. I was sliding in the cars, holding on to things for dear life, climbing up on, like, hills that had grass, because everywhere else was either paved or gravel that had ice. But as you can tell, I'm still really upset about it. It just really, it was frustrating that, you know, there's only one, like, Lynn understands what I went through because she had the same situation.
Took a few steps outside my door and almost biffed it, so I said, the hell with this.
But yeah, I was so mad that I did what I was told. I followed a salt truck, dug my feet into the, like, my shoes into salt, and, like, grounded up the chunks underneath it, and penguin walked carefully, like, so slowly down the hill, like, to the point where my muscles ached moving that slow, and, like, so tense. I can't still can't do anything with that. Crap! It's gotta be something.
One of those has to go out. Because you're too close to it.
No. Yeah, and then today I got the news that one of my coworkers is supposed to cover my second half of my shift tomorrow. She got into a serious accident yesterday, and, like, she's stuck in the hospital. She won't be out of the hospital for, like, 2 to 3 months or something like that. And like, that just so tells you right there, like, how serious the situation was. Like, and it changed so quickly. Like, I went from being, you know, normal rain to, like, slick death. And there were still people, like, coming up, like, elderly people, coming up from the local high-rise. And I yelled at all of them. I said, you're insane. Your life is not worth a jug of milk. Well, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I need coffee. I was like, your simple pleasures can wait another day. Because if you slip and fall, most of you people, like, that's a death sentence. And it just blew my mind that people just didn't care. They had to have their instant gratification, their instant coffee, or their, you know, same things that they get every day, that God forbid something would come up that they have to stay home. I'm so close.
I know.
But I'm too busy ranting that I can't think. We'll be right back.